Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference. Officially beyond the halfway. As this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be Baltimore first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. Well, a lot of effort there, partly, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Edgerrin Cooper on the stop.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
He can run it, and not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Ravens, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And we see that to this point, he's leading the NFL in touchdown receptions as we work through November and into our final month plus of play. Now here he goes on the boot. Has him on the quick hitter. He jukes away from one. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Pass play coming here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Rolling from the gun here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Smith. Dump off caught by his back. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, Smith. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit. Tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Dropping back to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 88.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set now, 1st and 10.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers in concert together to create a lane. Doesn't matter.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this work against the blitz. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
6-0.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. It's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On first down, they'll run. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Smith. Dumped off to him. Starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
Here's the handoff. Dodges another stop. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
17 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Back to the well again. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd down, looking for options. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back for their first points of this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The 43-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Smith. It is caught left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the Ravens' 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on his third down play. Smith back to throw. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. Second down now. They need 7.
Number 88. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's a throw.
The 37-yard line.
Get some space around midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. That's good.
First and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
He's
line.
dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Number 87.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
brought down behind the line.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
It's now third down and 6.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Intended for number 87.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. This is going to be a tough one. 55 coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
That's complete right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing on third, Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And standout special teams play kept these guys from getting 3 out of that last drive. Probably not looking to leave anything to chance this time around. Take this one in for 6.
And the best way to keep a field goal from getting blocked is not to even put the field goal unit on the field. The extra point unit, that's what they're aiming for.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10. Here's a pass. Low left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Throwing from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Brings up third and 13.
Third and long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Here's Smith. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Now Smith. Setting up the running back screen. Spins out of one side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. So now here's third and 5.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it third and 5.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. First down, Smith to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Smith's going to throw again. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down. Bajorquez on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Hand off on second and short. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to try and throw here. He's going to tuck it and run.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Brought in right side.
A gain of 3 yards.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Dump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Completed to his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Oh, we put him in the spin cycle. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Handoff now from the gun. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Going all the way to the end zone here. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 10.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing it on second down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
He's going to throw this one. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Steelers.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up in the 38. Smith on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Smith
5.
back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And it's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, Smith. Throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They're going to try with the wideout. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
At the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught left side by Harris. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
That's good for a Baltimore.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll play action on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Takes the 2nd down snap.
2nd and 9.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
And pushing the tight end over.
To go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the And the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. First and 10 from the 43. Throwing is Smith. Cut out left. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now Smith taking off with it. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
He was taken down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
For the middle. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 2nd down pass play coming. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. First down from the 42. Play action. Here's Smith. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Smith to the air now. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing now on 1st down. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That one's incomplete over the middle. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
This
down.
overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Fits to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
They work against the blitz. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
From the gun on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st down, play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Complete to number
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Number 11. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 8-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest...
And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a 1-score ball game.
26. Ravens 18.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them 1 snap away from a totally different ball game.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Blitz coming for Smith. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Jump off caught by his back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers up by 8. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here's the handoff. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out.
That's another Steelers first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.